Hope you're all doing well this fine day. I'm doing good, just getting myself ready for some more Hogwarts Legacy. My mission now is to talk to Goldwyn Moon. Goldwyn Moon, the Hogwarts caretaker, wishes to speak with me. I should find him near the reception hall.
Revelio.
House Point's Hourglass Guide. These large ornate hourglasses contain rubies, diamonds, sapphires, and emeralds, and are enchanted to keep count of the house points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectfully. Oh, hello. Hogwarts architecture. The Hogwarts architecture shown here, surrounded by the four house mascots, designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan.
Revelio.
How nice to see you.
House Elf Recipe Book. Rumoured to contain some Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book holds the collection of Hogwarts students' favourite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes, like dirigible plums, are likely an acquired taste. Okay. Pop up some nuts, eat an apple.
Revelio.
Huh. Tickle the pear. Oh, wow. Pear portrait. If one tickles the pear in this still life painting bowl of fruit, it giggles before turning to a dove that allows access to the Hogwarts kitchen. Fair enough.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ever practical and creative, the Hogwarts house elves have created a cozy village like home for themselves among the barrels in Hogwarts kitchen. Of course, one cannot presume how to know what they're really inside, as the house elves have an extraordinary magic of their own.
Revelio.
Kitchen tables. When the Hogwarts house elves place prepared food on these tables, it's magically transferred to the tables in the Great Hall directly above. Okay. No point in coming to the kitchen if you ain't gonna read it.
Revelio.
Hufflepuff barrels. To enter the Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the barrel from the bottom, middle, and second row. The rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. An errant tap results in being denied access and a douse in vinegar. Tap the barrel 2 from the bottom, middle from the second row.
Revelio.
Alright, cool. I saw a little orange thing somewhere. Alright, that's the lock still, isn't it? Alright.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Alright, that one's already been found. Oh, the caretaker. Golden Moon.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, Most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Woohoo! Alohomora! Around we go, triangle, circle, round, down, and back. New spell unlocked.
Alohomora.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears activate to release the lock. Okay.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
According
This
to
is
the
a restricted area of the castle, after all.
According to the caretaker, there is a demiguise statue in the prefect's bathroom and another one in the hospital wing. He wants me to use the disillusionment to sneak into the faculty tower and retrieve them. I need to be careful not to get caught.
I have a few questions about the demiguise statues.
Ooh, just hearing the name sends chills down my spine. Oh, very well, if you must.
Why do you suspect planted?
Do you know who is behind the demiguise statues?
No, but I suspect the motive is jealousy. People have always been jealous of my skills, popularity, and dashing good looks. No one is above suspicion.
How do I remove the demiguise statues?
They each hold a moon that can only be extracted at night. Once removed, the statues simply vanish.
Why can't you get the demiguise moons yourself?
As I mentioned, I have an intense aversion to demiguises. Perhaps one day I'll tell you more about it. Whoever planted the statues everywhere knows about my fear and is seeking to make it my ruin.
I have nothing more to ask.
Come and see me once you've found the 2 moons.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Dear Mirabelle, my dear daughter has been asking for you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'll be able to part with a few of your plants, the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of it. Believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried to do seems to cover the scent. Hope to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend, Sirona.
Revelio.
More wind kill potion. What we got here? Professor Fig, I am in receipt with your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my correspondence. I'm still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-secret stooging penalty in Quidditch. In my humble opinion, has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectres want nothing less than to see Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As if the topic of your recent letter, we are at the Ministry to assure you that any and all possible threats to Wizardkind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in such time as allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have the matter well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Varys Spavin, Minister of Magic.
Revelio.
Return additional moons to govern in order to have a higher level Alohomora spells. Okay.
Lumos.
Casting Revelio reveals authority figures, enemy locations, and allowing you to scout ahead undetected.
Revelio.
Okay. Reminder to staff. The Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of whistling crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfed one poor elf in blue smoke, giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect the culprit was please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress.
Revelio.
House token. Cool.
Revelio.
Spiders. What's spider again? 8, 5. Yeah, that is 13. So you are That's not Al, but MacGuffin. And then, what is it? 4, 2, that's 5. 8, what's that again?
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They are quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I hope things are going well at the castle. I am relieved that you're safely alive. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the ministry. Was he really travelling with Elzar and a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories from this year's summoning court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. With love, M.
Revelio.
Reading people's personal mail. Okay. Oh. This might be troublesome.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio.
jewel-encrusted turquoise shell. Many have assumed this to be the shell of a fire crab, native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a jewel-encrusted tortoise shell created by by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on a holiday to the Hades.
Revelio.
Okay, that's glitched out just a little.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble.
Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? I'm a prefect. That's it. 50 health points.
You know you can't...
Revelio. Aloha
Nope.
Mora.
Wrong thing to do. I was trying to open a door. This isn't good. Yeah, I've been seen.
Revelio.
This has... You'll pay for this. I'm not sure how, but you will.
Nope, mistakes. Yeah, let's try again, see where it takes me. Mistakes.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio.